Welcome to my channel and my live. And without further ado, I'm going to open up with a mantra, okay? Esitoma satgaya Dhammasoma jyotigamaya Rityurman Ritangamaya Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hope you all are doing well and welcome to my live. I am mysticoraclemary. I'm a spiritual leader and healer, help you getting to the next level of your life. So in this live, I'll be doing 12 zodiac signs, Aries to Pisces, okay? And if you don't know the zodiac sign wheel, goes Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, so that way you know where you stand in this live. Okay, and coming in and watching your sign. So the whole theme for this live for all zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces is we're going to look into your situation in regards to your ex and or the person in your past. So there'll be 2 mini readings for each zodiac sign, so that way you get what's going down in your situation, your solution, and how to move forward, okay? So my objective is to help you along, okay, and heal you if need be, okay, through these oracle readings or using any kind of practical step here in regards to what I reveal in my community tab in order to help you move forward, okay? So definitely take advantage of all those free resources here on my channel in order for you to grow and expand, heal, transform, and even have a breakthrough, okay? Hi, those who just joined my live, especially if you have joined me in the past or just stumble across my channel. If you want to say hi in the chats, I'll say hi back before we start. If you're not knowing what this live is about, we're going to look into your situation. If you want to know more about your ex, a solution so you can move forward, or the person in your past, okay? If you just joined my live, hit that like button, okay? Hi there, Amber. Romani. Great username. Glad you can join me. Don't forget to hit that like button. We'll be doing all zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces, okay? And we'll do 2 mini readings each zodiac sign. There'll be timestamps down below in the description box and comment area after this live is done, okay? Giving you a heads up. Hi there, MD. Iman Kane. Glad you can join me. Don't forget to hit the like button. All right, let's get started, okay? Without further ado, we're going to do Aries first, okay? 2 shuffles and then we'll get started, okay, Aries? All right, Aries, are you ready? First, we're going to do a mini reading on your ex and then a mini reading for the person in your past, whichever you want to go for, okay? You can go for both or one or the other, okay? 2 more shuffles. So for Aries, is the situation going anywhere with your ex? First card out is Tide of Transition. Hi there, Amber again. Goofball. clarify tide of transition with one card. You got trust. All right, so Aries, if you're still wanting to deal with your ex, you guys are going to be going through a transition, a change here. So if you're open, allow this change to happen by going with the flow of this new change and transformation between you and your ex. Is it going anywhere? They want to give the relationship a shot. So if you want to, this is your free will at work, okay, Aries? If you want to trust them again, then you're going to be like, hell yeah, that's what I feel. Now, Aries, it says trust, and there's going to be an expression of love being made on both parts. I feel like with them first to see like what's going to go down with you, Aries. I want to deal with your ex. And Aries, if you're like, hell to the no, I don't want to deal with my ex, then there's your answer too. This is not the reading you want to hear. You may want to listen to the next mini reading about a person in your past then, okay? For those Aries, like, hell yeah, I want to deal with my ex again, you just need to trust the situation again, okay? Really ask yourself if you want to express your love to them once they express their love to you, okay? I feel like that's the change that's going down with you, but we're going to go a little bit deeper, Aries that want to deal with their ex, okay? Here's the solution, okay? Hidden keys. So we're going to clarify with my key deck, okay, Aries? Clarify hidden keys with one card. Thank you. You got Maximus, okay? So the solution here is take damn good care of yourself first, Aries, because when you're good, you understand what you want to trust, and you will be actually guided to wanting to do something more here in the situation. But I feel as though it's about you first, Aries, because you're getting the message of how can you feed this situation if your resources, you are drained to the max, okay? So you're needing to put that time and space with yourself before you even deal with your ex, okay, Aries? Put these pieces together to reveal the bigger picture for you, okay? Spend that time and space with yourself first, and you'll know the solution and how to go about it here. Because I feel like it's not going to go well if all you're doing is pressing a situation where you are not taking good care of yourself, okay? Right? So that's your solution with your ex. Now, I'm going to gift here. And the gift is, what's the gift that's going to help Aries that's dealing with their ex? What's the gift as they move forward in their romantic life? Give me one card. Making an effort. Resurrection. So as you move forward with this solution, okay, Aries, taking good care of yourself and seeing the bigger picture here in regards to your ex, you're going to have a gift of knowing for sure you want to deal with your ex again without feeling drained, but totally balanced again, okay? Because like I said, when you're good, Aries, you are able to make strides here in your romantic life, okay? So I see you making an effort. I feel like you are going to shake off the past and resurrect things between you and your ex. And in return, they're going to make the effort too, okay? And it's going to go one step at a time, just so you know. So that's your outcome to your ex, Aries. Really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button, okay? Now let's move on to the person in your past, Aries. We're going to do another little mini read for you before we move over to Taurus, okay? Not bad, not bad. Probably wasn't like, whoa, there's a possibility with my ex. There always is. Just you guys both have to be on the same page for it. But you can't neglect your own health, you know? That's like total like slapping yourself in the face of thinking that you're not important, okay, Aries? 2 shuffles before we start. All right, Aries, let's ask the question. What is the situation? Is the situation going anywhere with a past person that Aries is dealing with whenever they watch this? Spirit link. Clarify this spirit link with one card. Religious factors. So when it comes down to the person you're connected with in your past, Aries, this person in your past, whoever you're coming to me for, Aries, you guys are not done because you don't want to be done with them, Aries, okay? But I feel as though they're moving on because of the fact, Aries, this person in your past and you have 2 different ideals. Let me give you an example, okay, Aries? So say like if you're a male, you want to just not have any traditional kind of scenario, meaning you don't want to date, to court, to do all that kind of repetitive stuff in your mind, okay, of what it is to have the end all be all kind of marriage. And say this person you're dealing with in your past does. This is what's causing a disruption between you two because you guys are not fully aligned to the same wants, the same desires, the same dreams, okay? So you're being asked if you want, with your free will, if dealing with this person in your past, Aries, you have to be aligned with those same highest dreams and those ideals for success between you and this person in your past that you want to still stick around with, okay, Aries? I feel like you're not done with them because you're going to want to flirt with them to see if you can like renew things between you two. But what makes it not long lasting is because there's someone here in the situation, Aries, either you or the person is not wanting to fully commit, okay, to each other because of your religious factors, okay? So if you want to realign to what is it that they want, then do it because you want to, not because you have to. Me, I wouldn't. I love tradition. I love marriage. I love to be in a fully committed kind of relationship. And that's what I'm being aligned to. I'm not dealing with any players, any people shoulda, coulda, wouldas, not even any tantrums. So it's up to you, Aries, and what it is that you want, okay? And stay aligned to that, okay? Because whoever is aligned to that, you're going to attract in. I don't feel like you guys are done with each other. I feel as though you have a lot of passion, there's a lot of flirting here, and forgiving and learning between you two. So that cycle is still going on because you're learning a lot from them, Aries. Okay? And what it is you truly want, even if there's resistance, especially in regards to stubbornness. Okay? So here's the solution. Okay, Aries, Pathfinder. Clarified Pathfinder with one card. Avenor. Okay, Aries, your solution here is trust your inner compass. Okay, to illuminate your path towards love and career in regards to this past person. It's going to direct you to your soul wishes with this past person because, like I said, you're not done with them until you make peace on what has happened towards you and them in the past. So that way you're not keep on doing the same cycle and expect something different with this person, okay? Because they're not going to budge, especially if they are so traditional in regards to making sure they have a long-lasting relationship either with you or someone else, okay? We got channeled in. This person is not picky, Aries, okay? It is pretty normal. And I feel like I'm talking to Aries males, especially if you're dealing with a woman that's, you know, putting her foot down in regards to not wanting to budge, that she's traditional, okay? And having a long-lasting committed marriage. You're just needing to really understand why it is you're stubborn about this. It's not them, okay, Aries males. If you're dealing with this kind of situation, it's you that needs to confront the very things of why it is you're afraid about money and commitment. Because once you grow and expand from that, you will be free from those fears. But you hold on to them so tightly and you hold on to patterns. If you don't get your way, you have a tantrum. And that's not what it's like to be an adult. You are needing to grow and expand out of it, okay? It's something I even told my daughter. If something doesn't work, you don't keep on holding on to it or you're not growing and expanding. Because I even told her there are people in their 50s and 60s are still having their tantrums, and it's getting them in a very lonely and loathing state of mind towards themselves and others. So you need to make peace with your past, either with this person or what happened with this person in the past, okay? So that way you move forward and really understand that it's okay. We all have differences. We all want things differently. With me, the people in my past, they can watch me all they want. Because if I'm saying something or giving them a message that helps them heal Aries, then I did my job. Okay? And I make peace with my past. So I wish for everybody in my past, whether they're exes, just anybody in my past, Aries, I wish them actually well. I want them to enjoy the journey, with or without me. I've forgiven them a long time ago because I know for a fact I felt that same pain they've had throughout my whole life too, in certain situations. I don't think they're more or less than me, Aries. So when you start realizing how you've grown up until this point, you're not going to want to hold on to the old shit anymore, Aries. But what makes it so complicated, Aries, if you're stubborn and not wanting to let go, is it because that's the only thing that makes you feel like you want to be connected to them, is all the hurt and the pain. And that's why you're stubborn and holding on to them, because you want it your way. Do you realize it's only 1% shot? If we ever get it 1% our way, it's once in a lifetime, Aries, that are dealing with this situation of wanting to hold so tightly. So it's okay if you want to watch them, because you're going to learn a lot from them, because they want you to see how to grow and expand in such a way where they are not holding on to the past either. Okay? Sometimes we got to learn to forgive. Sometimes we got to learn how to see how glorious we are now without all the baggage. And that's what the kind of past you need to come to realization. You are not what you used to be. So why would you want to hold on to that, Aries? And I get especially Aries males, okay? So just your inner compass and how you can move forward, okay? Because this is a solution to keep you moving forward, not go backwards, okay? And I'm passionate about this because you know what, Aries? You need to know that someone cares, okay? So big hugs, all right? So let's see about the gift that's coming your way. Clear the path. Clarify, clear the path with one card. Flirt. As you move forward, Aries, from this person in your past, you're getting the gift of embracing the journey ahead with an open heart and ready to discover and grow from the revelations that come. Like I feel is that you are not moving on. I get especially male Aries from this person in your past because you still feel like there's something between you two. The Aries, okay, males, especially I'm getting like this reading for you guys, okay? You're needing to know if you want this person in your past, there can't be a third party situation because best believe they're not stupid about that, okay? So, but Aries that are in general, as you move forward, you'll meet somebody that is going to initiate flirting with you in order to for them to let you know they're interested. Female Aries, it's a brand new person. Aries males, you're going to have to wait for that brand new person, okay? That's what I got channeled in with your gift, okay? Aries males and females. Females, there's going to be a new person. This person is going to want to discover more about you, okay, Aries, females. Males, you're needing to clear out whether or not you want this past person, okay? Because male Aries, they're moving on without you. Either accept it or not, okay? But it's a good outcome, Aries, males and females, because you're going to get where you need to go. Because I feel as though whatever you choose will be correct because there's going to be a huge lesson in this. So you don't, and the lesson is that you're not stuck anymore. You're not stuck on a past person, female Aries. And for males, you're learning how to really clear out the past so that way you have better opportunities in your romantic life, okay, with someone new, okay? Sometimes those lessons, male Aries, takes a bit. So you understand the experience deeply, okay? On releasing control and trying not to, because this is for Aries that are trying to manipulate and control a situation because they can't have it their way. All right? And if Aries males, you're not in this situation, good. I'm so very thankful for you. Okay, So Aries, that's your reading of your ex and past person. Don't forget to hit the like button. Now we can move on to Taurus. So Taurus, I'm going to be shuffling the deck, and then we're going to do a mini reading on your ex, then the person, okay? So hold on, because it's going to get interesting, okay? Oh yeah, cheers, by the way, Taurus. Clink. Here's to going with the flow of life, Tauruses. Clink. One more shuffle. All right, so Tauruses, let's do the damn thing, okay? So for Tauruses, what is the situation going anywhere with their ex for Tauruses? Sees every minute. Let's see. Clarify sees in every minute with one card. Woo! Reconciliation. Bum, bum, bum. Taurus is like, are you guys shook? All right. This is for Tauruses that are going, hell yeah, I want a reconciliation with the ex. Now, if you're a Taurus going, hell to the no, great. You made a choice. This is not a reading for you, okay? So Tauruses that do want to go down and being like, hell yeah, I got my green sign to have a reconciliation. Yes, you and your ex are going to have an opportunity for a reconciliation, because you just need to be open-minded if you want it. And that's why I said, if I'm talking to Tauruses that want to be like, hell yeah, I want to be with my ex, I'm talking to you, okay? So you're needing to really embrace that moment with purpose, okay? Don't waste your time on stupid stuff is what's getting channeled in your situation with you and your ex. So let's find that solution so you can navigate this, okay, Tauruses? Just go with it. Woo! Clarify, just go with it. Transform the way you see things, okay? Tauruses that want to be with their ex, okay? So you just need to go with it, embrace that spontaneity, okay? So transform how you see them, forgive them, and see them with loving eyes, because love has no boundaries, okay? Lust has a lot of boundaries. Resentment has a lot of boundaries, okay? So if you're ready to be like, hell yeah, let's do this thing, then make sure they're on the same page too, okay? So that way you guys can excel forward, okay? So see them with loving eyes. That is the solution, okay? Now let's see about the gift that's coming to you now in regards to knowing what's going to happen next as you move forward with your ex. You understand more of your true intentions and stand authentic with those true intentions here in your love life. Let's see more. Clarify true intentions with one card. You're going to have not a bad outcome with them here in your romantic life with you and your ex, Tauruses, because it's going to help you keep an open mind, because you know your ex is different than you, and you're going to release those expectations of what you used to have about your ex in the past, okay? because what got channeled in with your gift is that they know what they want now. And that is you. So you just need to know your intentions here in the situation and state it directly to them and ask them what their intentions towards you. And then you'll know crystal clear, okay? So that's your reading, Tauruses, about your ex that you came in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Now we're going to do a mini reading for you, Tauruses, that want to deal with your past person, okay? So give me a moment and I'll shuffle the deck and then we'll go there, okay? If you joined my live, please hit the like button. All right, Tauruses, let's ask the dang question for your past person, okay? Not your ex. We just did that. If you join my live, please hit the like button. All right, so for Tauruses, what is the situation is the situation going anywhere with Taurus and their past person that they're here for? You got divine timing. Let's clarify this divine timing with one card. Forgiving and learning. Right now, between you and this past person, Taurus, it's on a pause because you guys are both healing and learning and forgiving each other and whatever happened. Doesn't mean it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to be very slow between you and this past person coming back around again, because you guys are going to figure out whether or not you guys want to have a committal situation between you two, okay? So you guys are going through divine timing here. So let's get you a solution so that way you keep on moving forward, okay, here in your romantic life. Okay, Tauruses, you got tide of transition. Clarify tide of transition with one card. Transform the way you see. So as you move forward, you're needing to pick how you want to transform the way you see things in regards to changing things up and going with the flow of things in your romantic life, with or without this past person. I get without them because you guys are going through divine timing. So that means you let go and you have patience, okay? Transform the way you see how you want your romantic life, and how you take good care of yourself. Because you know what, Tauruses, when you're good, everything's good. So do a self-care practices to take good care of yourself and a spiritual process of meditation that feels right for you, especially if you're meditating in Mother Nature, okay? This will help you go with the flow of life and change, because it's going to help transform your love life and your work, okay? When you transform the way you see things, all right? Now, here's the gift that's coming to you in regards to your romantic life, Tauruses that are dealing with their past person, okay? You're going to have a gift of your own creativity and how you can create a new identity that fits to more of your true essence of who you are and what you want in your romantic life without the past person, okay? For where you feel at ease and having a peace of mind, like balance. Clarify, create a new identity with one card. I feel once you do, your love life's going to go through a transformation where you're making more of an effort towards yourself, and someone's going to come in and make more of an effort towards you, showing you niceties and stuff. I keep on getting channeled in, Tauruses, not the past person, okay? Whoever this is, it's going to be great love that's worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So take good care of yourself, and you're going to see how someone's going to come in and take good care of you, okay? And it'll get you through any kind of deceptions too, like third-party situations or people trying to be very like deceptive towards you in your romantic life, okay? So that's your reading in regards to your past person, okay? Tauruses, don't forget to hit the like button, okay? Now we're going to move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini, we're going to do 2 mini readings, okay? One about your ex and one about your past person, okay? So I got to shuffle the deck and then we'll get started, okay? If you just joined my channel, hit the like button, please. All right, Geminis, let's ask the question for your ex first, then the past person, okay? So for Geminis, is the situation going anywhere with their ex? Ooh, thrive and believe. What? Are you shook yet, Geminis that are dealing with your ex? Clarified thrive and believe with one card. Woo! Gemini, there's a chemistry alert. Chemistry alert. What the heck? All right. You must know this. This situation is going great. Okay. You guys have a lot of chemistry still. Okay. Geminis and their exes. Now you have to just ask yourself, if you want to thrive and believe in this situation, Geminis, if you really want that, okay, if you really want to be with your ex, because if you're like, heck yeah, there is chemistry still between you two. There is just, you both have to ask yourself if it's safe for you to open up to one another, that you want to be in their life, tra-la-la, la-la-la-la, okay? Because if you believe that this situation can happen, as long as you can be, what's the word? Open to intimacy, okay? Geminis, are you open to being intimate on different levels with your ex, okay? And not having a fear of intimacy, okay? Because if you're ready, you can embrace this growth and trust it as a promise and keep an open mind for more answers to your path to fulfillment with your ex, okay? So we're going to give you the solution and how to keep on moving forward with or without your ex, okay? So here's your solution. Spiritual retreat. Yippee! Clarify spiritual retreat with one card. Transform the way you see. Boy, a lot of people are getting that, Geminis. And it's only because, Geminis, is if you want this situation, you've been feeling that you want to go back to your ex, you got to look at them through loving eyes. That's how you transform the way you see things. You don't harbor resentment. Love has no boundaries, but resentment does, lust does, okay? So this is why you're needing to spend that time and space in isolation to reconnect to your inner wisdom, okay, and emerge rejuvenated, that you know your answer of whether or not you want to be with your ex, okay? And when you do, you'll know how to proceed forward with wanting to get back with them, okay? because it's getting you to be solid and stable about your decision, okay, about it. So here's your gift of knowing what's going to happen next in your romantic life, okay, as you move forward. You're going to have a gift of embracing more stillness, where there is a pause here to reflect, have reflection work on clarity, but more about this situation here, about your ex and your romantic life and how it can connect, I feel. So we're going to clarify more. Frost of stillness is your gift. What's going to happen next here in your romantic life, okay, Geminis, with your ex? Clarify frost of stillness with one card. Next, you're going to have that heart-to-heart conversation with your ex, okay, Geminis. You're going to honestly discuss your feelings with each other, okay? So that way you guys both know if you're on the right page, okay? Because that's how you're going to very soon clearly decide what you want with your ex. It's like you're going to build up that grounded, stable, and solidness before you move forward and talk with them. So it's not bad, because I see you guys finally understanding what you want and what you need and what your guys' desires are towards each other if you want to build a life with each other, okay? So I don't see anything bad, but you just deciding what you want in your romantic life. And they are going to do too when they have that conversation with you, okay? So that's your reading, Geminis that are dealing with your ex. Don't forget to hit that like button, please. Now let's move on to your next mini reading, Geminis, about the past person, okay? Yippee! Let's see. There we go. A little bit more light. I'm going to mark down which zodiac sign I'm on. Right now I'm on Geminis, doing a mini reading on your past person. Don't forget to hit the like button if you just joined me. So Geminis, let's ask the question about your past person now. Now for Geminis, is their situation going anywhere with their past person? Rough road. Let's clarify. Clarify rough road with one card. Heart-to-heart conversations. So when it comes down to this past person, Gemini, you just need to take a pause here in this situation before you continue, because you need to strategize, because there can be a coming together with you and this past person, okay, Gemini? You just need to initiate conversation. So you need to plan and how you want to initiate conversation with them, because this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. You just need to bring up conversation with them, okay? Get to know them in such a different way than what you used to, okay? Show them that if you're romantically interested in them, flirt with them. Express your love. But we're going to go further to give you a better solution if you need it, okay? And that is go your own way. So let's clarify go your own way with one card. So the solution here, Geminis, from you and this past person, you just need to trust your intuition here, because you already know how you need to deal with this person in your past. So go your own way, trust your intuition, embrace individuality, especially if you know you need to take good care of yourself first, because that's how I feel the solution is. When you are good, everything's good. Okay? So that way, when you proceed forward with or without this past person, you're balanced. You're ready to hit it to the next level here and what you want to do in your romantic life with or without them. Okay? Because I got the flags waving in the wind of that you need to do your self-care regimens. You first. Okay? That's the solution. Now, here's the gift that's coming to you in your romantic life, okay, Geminis who are dealing with their past person. Your gift is seeking an equilibrium in your love life and your career, okay? That way you have more harmony to weigh out your decisions through your mind and your heart, okay? They'll be balanced when you do. So we're going to clarify to see how that's going to affect your romantic life as you move forward, okay? So clarify scales of balance with one card. It's great because it's getting you back to being optimistic about your love life, thinking positively and having faith that you being optimistic will bring you love and romance again. And it will, because someone here is going to express their love to you. Woo! So you got to see that, Geminis. With or without this person, you're still moving forward and you're still thriving, okay? So you don't have to connect to this past person anymore if you truly don't want to. And I feel like you know that you don't want to. It's just now I'm confirming it even stronger. You're good, okay? You're good and moving forward without this person. If you truly want that, okay? But if you're like, oh, hell no, it's okay. Use that free will. Learn what you need to learn here in the situation between you and this past person, okay? But don't let it bury you, okay? Don't let it kill you in any kind of way, okay? We want you alive and thriving here, okay, Geminis? So that's your reading. Please hit the like button. And enjoy your journey, okay, Geminis? You're always welcome, okay? Now, Geminis, I got to move on to Cancers, okay? So I'll see you later. So Cancers. So patient, aren't you? Big hugs. So Cancers, I'm going to be doing 2 mini readings. One about your ex. The other mini reading is about your past person, okay? So I got to shuffle the deck and then we'll get started, right? Don't forget to hit the like button, Cancers, or whoever is in my life, okay? Because I see that there are people in my life. And I don't see that like button being hit, okay? So that's the least you can do. I'm doing these readings for free for all zodiac signs, okay? All right, Cancers. Big hugs. Let's do your reading. The first mini reading about your ex. Okay. So it for Cancers is the situation going anywhere with their ex. Seek clarity. Clarify. Seek clarity with one card. Give your relationship a chance. All right. So you want to know by coming to me about your situation. You're going to figure out that when you want to go back to your ex, Cancers, you're going to see whether or not it's an unrequited love situation. Now, knowing that, if you don't know what unrequited love situation is with your exes, that means someone loves the person more than the other. Okay. That means there's not a lot of attraction between you two. Someone here is just wanting something different, is what's getting channeled in. So, if you've been feeling this unrequited love situation, okay, between you and your ex, Cancers, don't doubt yourself, okay? Because you don't want to keep on being put in a situation where you're dealing with unrequited love over and over again, okay? So I don't see it going anywhere with you and your ex, but I see you freeing yourself, especially if you're in an unrequited love situation. And you'll just know because you're going to confront the situation in such a different way. So let's give you the solution so you can move forward, okay? And that is no illusions. Clarify no illusions with one card. It's all in your head. So your solution in dealing with your ex, Cancers, is you're needing to stay grounded in the truth. Because you know what the truth is here in the situation. Don't doubt yourself. Because you get up all in your head doubting yourself, and you need to clear that out, that conflict. Because it's not your fault if you're in an unrequited love situation. You're just needing to know whether or not you are, not doubt it, because you already know the truth. And I'm here to confirm, yes, you're in an unrequited love situation. You get discombobulated. You give yourself that time and space to do a form of meditation that you feel secure about. So you're secure and moving out of an unrequited love situation, not feel conflicted anymore. Invest in your thriving, not in your misery, okay? Because what makes a person miserable is when they're investing in their conflict, in their mental prison, okay? So this is why I tell you the solution, so that way you move forward and you're thriving in life by not being in an unrequited love situation with your ex. Because they will be deceptive towards you is what's getting channeled in, okay? It's up to you. You want to trust yourself to keep on moving out of this situation. Because whatever you choose, Cancers, are going to be correct. Because either you're going to learn deeply about unrequited love, or you're going to be like, fuck this crap. Excuse my language. I'm going to move out of this crap. You get what I mean? So you just need to stand in that authenticity of no illusions anymore, conflict anymore about this, okay? Now here's the gift that's coming to your romantic life, okay, Cancers? Yippee! Eclipse of concealment. What is being concealed from you is now going to be revealed as you move forward out of this, okay? Clarify eclipse of concealment with one card. Oops, different deck. Clarify eclipse of concealment with one card. The gift that is being concealed from you, that you need to know as you move forward, is yes, in your romantic life, if you do not walk away from your ex, you're going to deal with unrequited love. So you're needing to know this so you see this. It's your choice. We all got to learn hard and deep. But once you move out of this unrequited love, you'll meet the actual person that you're not going to have unrequited love with, okay? But it's going to take you some time because you're still wrapped up with your ex. You're still wanting to learn about what unrequited love is, Cancers that are dealing with their ex. So I'm all about free will. Just make sure you're taking good care of yourself after you deal with unrequited love, because you're just as important as anybody else, Cancers, okay? So that's your reading, Cancers that are dealing with their ex. Don't forget to hit the like button, and you are always welcome, Cancers. Big hugs. Let's move forward to your reading about your past person, okay? It's going to be a mini reading, okay, Cancers? Of the person in your past. Be right back, because I need to shut off the cooler because it is getting too cold. Be right back. All right, Cancers. You just joined my live. Hit the like button, please. Two shuffles. All right, Cancers, let's do your mini reading. For Cancers, is the situation going anywhere with their past person they're here for? Fulfilled promise. Verify fulfilled promise with one card. Give your relationship a chance. So Cancers that are dealing with their past person, there's much promise here with this past person where this relationship is going to be a more fulfilled promise here between you two. Once you give this past person a shot, there's going to be a lot of playfulness between you two and trust again. And more commitment here in the situation between you and your past person, okay? So let me give you your solution moving forward, okay? Your solution is make a change. Clarify, make a change with one card. Detox. So you're just needing to, before you even give this relationship a chance between you and your past person, Cancers, is embrace new ways of doing things and growth and welcome in a transformation. So this is about cleansing and restoring yourself, making sure that you balance out party time. No matter how it is you party, detox from it or anything that no longer serves you and rebalance out, okay? Even detoxing from social media for a while, okay? This is what's going to help you bring in a renewal and help heal yourself before you give this past person a shot, okay? Because when you're good, Cancers, everything's good around you, including your romantic life, okay? So here's the gift that's coming to you in regards to your romantic life, okay? So there's going to be a gift of having a spiritual retreat here. Clarify spiritual retreat with one card. Romantic feelings. So when it comes down to you and this past person, it's not bad, because I feel like with this gift, you're going to seek more solitude to reconnect to your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. So that way you understand how you feel. I mean, those romantic feelings, Cancers, about the person in your past, okay? It gives them time to explore their feelings about you. because this could be the one you've been waiting for, the romantic partnership, okay? So, like I said, when your solution is you, taking care of you and rejuvenating and detoxing, you start flourishing more with inside you and it ripples into your romantic life. And I see that because it's you getting to understand how you feel about the past person. Okay. And balancing out other areas of your life, especially if you have kids. Okay. So, Cancers, that's your reading, but your ex and your past person. Okay. Did 2 of those mini readings. So if you haven't already, hit the like button. Now, let's move on to Leo, okay? Leo, I'm going to be doing 2 mini readings for all zodiac signs, but including you. The first one is about your ex. The second one is about your past person, okay? So I'm going to shuffle the deck, then we'll get started. If you guys don't already know, hit the like button if you just joined my live, but I'll have timestamps at the end of this live, okay? All right. So for Leos, is the situation going anywhere with their ex? You have vortex of change. Let's clarify. Clarify vortex of change with 1 card. Give your relationship a chance. All right, so there's going to be a chance between you and your ex, Leos. If you're like, hell yeah, I want my ex, then this is your reading. If you're like, hell no, this is not your reading. Very simple, very easy, okay? So Leos that want your ex, you're going to have a chance to give this relationship a chance, okay? There is going to you two go through a transformation where you're taking care of yourself, transforming, because you two are going to be healing things as you give this relationship a chance, okay? So let's give you that solution to move forward for Leos that want their ex, okay, and want to give it a chance, okay? Your solution is planning phase, okay? I'm going to clarify what this is more of so you know what to plan for. Clarify planning phase with 1 card. So your planning phase is how you're going to take good care of yourself where you're not neglecting yourself, and also planning how you want to be creative in regards to nurturing this relationship again. So keeping it alive and nurtured. What can you do that's so creative that shows your love, Leos? You're going to figure that out through your poems, your music, your creative adventures, I get. But this is also another card of making sure that you nurture your well-being, because you are romantically attractive when you take good care of yourself too, okay? So plan how you want to do that, because when you do, you're going to be turning your goals into a reality with your ex, okay? Now, your gift that's coming to you in your romantic life, okay? Leos that are dealing with their ex. You're going to have the gift of embracing courage and learning from this experience and letting answers unfold more here in your romantic life. You're going to be facing a lot of fears here in your romantic life, okay? That's that huge gift. Yippee! The Lion of Courage for Leos. Clarify, embrace courage with 1 card. Your love life's gonna go through a transformation where you both make the effort here and be optimistic in your love life, but showing more niceties to each other. And that's what's gonna resurrect the relationship between you and your ex, okay, Leos? So that's your reading. Really hope it helps, okay, Leos? You're always welcome. And don't forget to hit the like button, okay? Now let's move forward to your other mini reading, Leos. And that is from the person from your past, okay? I'm going to set that up first, and then we'll get started. All right, Leos, let's look into the person in your past now. Now, for Leos, is the situation going anywhere with the person from their past that they're here for? Wise counsel. Clarify wise counsel with one card. Love yourself first. All right, so when it comes down to you and this past person, Leos, you're coming to me wanting to know whether or not you should do anything towards this past person. I say no, okay? Because there's a reason why you guys are apart. What got channeled in is they need to take care of some stuff. So I don't see them coming towards you at all because it's an unrequited love situation between you and this past person, okay, Leo? This is why you got the card of love yourself first, because you're going to be attracting in new suitors or women, okay, that are going to find you romantically attractive as long as you take good care of yourself, okay? But I don't see you and your past person really having a situation where it's long lasting, okay? I feel as though it's a one-sided situation between you and this past person, Leo, meaning it's like an unrequited love situation, okay? So let's get you the solution so you can move forward, okay, from this past person. So you're just needing to celebrate more of your achievements, okay? Going out there with friends and family or having those moments by yourself because you've worked really hard here in your life and you're trying your best as you move forward, okay? So clarify peaks reached with one card. Yeah, you need to burn away the past person and the past in general because of the fact that it's not going to have any growth anymore in your life. And you're needing to know the solution so that way you keep on moving forward where you're thriving in life and not being stuck in survival mode with the past stuff, okay? So you're needing to see that, okay? To have resilience and away the past. That's the solution towards you and this past person, okay? Keep on moving forward, being happy even if you are alone. Because when you are good, everything's good. And if you're like, well, I don't like my own company, now you're learning to love your own company, okay? And what that's all about, okay? But if you resist this, well, you're going to be learning in a deep, profound way what it's like to keep on being stuck, investing in your misery versus investing in thriving where you're enjoying life, okay? Everybody has their choices, so now you know yours and the solution to this, okay? So here's the gift that's coming to you in regards to your romantic life. You're being divinely guided as your gift to trust the wisdom of the universe and remain open to receive more guidance as you move forward out of this past situation with this past person, okay, Leo? So we're going to also see as you move forward, if you take this guidance, what's your romantic life going to look like next, okay? So clarify divinely guided with one card. You're going to be going through divine timing where you're healing and releasing the past and being patient about love, because love is patient. Love is limitlessness. What makes it limit is when it's not love, it's lust, it's impatient, it's wanting things our way and not doing the work to release control. Okay, so you're going through divine timing, Leos, that are dealing with your past person in order for you to heal and to release them. Okay, because look, you're going to realize you're dealing with an unrequited love situation with your past person. Okay, so when you do, you're going to be triggered to be like, oh, now I know what she was talking about. Now I need to heal. Okay, so big hugs, Leos. You're always welcome here. No matter what you choose in life, I'm here as a healer to help you. Keep on moving forward, okay? So big hugs. Hit the like button, and I'll see you later, okay, Leos? Now let's move forward to Virgos. So Virgos, I'm going to do 2 mini readings. First one about your ex, second one about the past person, okay? So I'm going to set up your reading and then we'll do the dang thing, okay? Cheers. Clink. 2 shuffles. Yippee! It's a Saturday night and I'm feeling all right. All right, Virgos, let's do your reading, okay? For Virgos, is the situation going anywhere with their ex? Ride the current. Clarify, ride the current with one card. Woo! New love? What? All right. Hey, Virgos, they're thinking about whether or not they want something with their ex. And I'm talking about those Virgos that are going, heck yeah, I want something back with my ex. You're going to have a new cycle here with your ex where the situation's going to stir your romantic feelings. Because yes, this is your soulmate. And so you're just needing to embrace this change and release any kind of resistance. Because you're going to be going through a transition here between you and your ex. I got channeled in. They're going to come back around to you, Virgos, okay? And yeah, this is your soulmate. So if you needed to take back control and understanding that, there's your sign, okay? So let's get your solution, okay? Here's your solution. Any kind of illusion is going to be lifted now because the truth that you're seeking is going to be revealed about what this solution is, okay? So let's see. Clarify veil of illusion with one card. So you're needing to spend that time and space to take good care of yourself, okay? And allow yourself to be patient and creative when you're spending time with yourself, because you're going to have growth here in hermit mode while you wait for them to come in. So you're needing to release any kind of outcome of them coming towards you, because you need to focus on yourself first for this growth and expansion to come in, okay? That's what I got of your solution, because it's going to help you transform the way you see things here in your romantic life with you and your ex, especially if you're releasing and healing resentment, fears. It's going to upgrade your perspective, where you see them through loving eyes, Virgos that are dealing with your ex or wanting to deal with your ex. And through that new perspective, you're going to understand deeply what love really is, because love is limitless, okay? When you know it's not, is because, well, we harbor resentment, fears, anxieties, and that's what makes us close up, right? So you're going to be revealing those things to yourself to transform and release it, okay? So that's what I have in your solution. Now, your gift that's coming to you now in regards to your romantic life, Virgos, dealing with your ex, you're going to be learning more secrets here when you're doing your meditation, because you're going to stay open, receptive as you uncover more truths and embrace more lessons here in your romantic life. So we're going to clarify learning secrets. One card. You're going to be going through divine timing between you and your ex, okay? Patience is what's going to be have even when you guys are apart too, is what I get. Because you're going to be understanding more of your guys' religious factors between you two. Understanding if you guys want a marriage, traditional, modern kind of relationship, okay? And so you're going to be uncovering by remembering and asking when they come back around, because they will come back around, your ex, okay, Virgos? And you just got to ask yourself the biggest question: do they want the kind of things you want, the dreams of either being married or in a more modern kind of relationship? You get what I mean? Because if you want a committal relationship, they have to reveal that by you asking them that, and you not being afraid to ask that, okay? So it's not a bad outcome. It's worth waiting for. You're going through divine timing here at the end, because things are going to be revealed to you, okay? So that's your reading, okay? Virgos that are dealing with your ex, don't forget to hit the like button. Now we're going to move on to the person from your past, okay, Virgos? I'm going to do some shuffling and then we'll get started, okay? All right, Virgos, let's do your mini reading about the person in your past, okay? So for Virgos, is the situation going anywhere with the person from their past they're here for? Heart's desire. Clarify heart's desire with one card. Separation. I feel as though Virgos, the person that you're dealing with, that you're here for about the past person, you got to know that their heart's desire is not in this with you. Because there's going to still be a separation between you and this person in your past, and you're needing just to trust to move forward and have faith here in your romantic life, okay? Because nothing's going to happen between you and this person in the past, and you need to know this directly so you're not wasting your time or your health on this situation from this person from the past, okay? So here's your solution moving forward. New heights. Allow your connection to spirit guide you to new heights here in your romantic life. So let's clarify new heights with one card. You're needing to spend that time and space with yourself, not seek out this person from your past anymore. Because you need to be still and allow any enemies to reveal themselves, okay? Don't seek out your past or the past person. Because I feel like whoever you're wanting to still connect with in your past, Virgos, they're connected to other people that discourage you, even you feel paranoid about, okay? So the solution is don't seek them out anymore through tarot readings and oracle readings anymore. You need to move forward from them and spend time and space with yourself so there's more growth and expansion here within inside you and your romantic life, okay? That's the solution. By honoring yourself, okay? Now, here's the gift that's coming to you in your romantic life, okay, Virgos that are dealing with their past. There's going to be secrets that emerge, and so I'm going to give you that gift of the secret. What's going to happen next as you move out of this situation with you and your past person, okay? Clarify secrets emerge with one card. You're going to have more passion and zest for life and more joy as you move out of this, where your desires are going to be more revealed to you as you nurture yourself and what you want. And that's when someone's going to come in that has a lot of chemistry with you. You're just needing to make sure things go slow between you two, okay? That was at the bottom of the deck, and really understand what you want with this person that comes in. Because it's not the past person, it's someone new that's very passionate like you. And you got to understand that love is patience. It's one step at a time. Passion, woo! You can get really confused with passion. It's very fast. Even if you have a lot of chemistry with this next person, okay? So make sure you understand what you want here with this new person, okay? Virgos that were dealing with the past person, because you're going to be leaving this past person behind, okay? So that's your reading, Virgos. Really hope it helps. You're always welcome. Don't forget to hit that like button, okay? Now we got to move on to Libras. What up, Libras? Big hugs. Libras, I'm going to be doing 2 mini readings. First about your ex, then about the past person, okay? Then, yeah, got to do some shuffling first. Then we'll start. 2 shuffles for Libras. Don't forget to hit the like button if you just joined. We're on Libras right now. 2 mini readings, one about your ex, the other one about the past person. All right, for Libras, is the situation going anywhere with their ex? Take great care. I'm going to clarify. Clarify, take great care with one card. New love. All right, so when it comes down to you and your ex, here in the situation, Libras, there's going to be a new cycle if you want to reconcile with your ex, okay? You just need to make sure that if you do want to reconcile with your ex, that you're taking great care of yourself. You're just as important as anything else, okay, that you find important, okay, Libras? Because when you take great care, you know how to tread gently here in the situation where your resolve is softened and not hard, okay? You're not a hard nose. So let's give you your solution in case you need it. Your solution is get advice, okay? Seek guidance with an open heart and learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others, okay, including me. So we're going to give you the key deck of what that solution is. So get advice with one card. Clarify with one card, please. Again, okay, Libras, take good care of yourself. Develop a self-care regimen. Be consistent while you're in this relationship with your ex when you reconcile. Because when you're good, everything's good. Make sure you have a, spiritual process of meditation too. Because when you're consistent, you start thriving, not surviving, but you reveal more gifts here with inside you and this romantic situation that you want to reconcile with your ex. Okay, and I'm talking to Libras that are going, hell yeah, I want that reconciliation. Okay. Now, Libras, here's your gift in regards to your romantic life. Okay, you're getting a gift of steady progress, and patience is your ally. And you're going to be celebrating each step forward, no matter how the size. Yippee! So clarify this steady progress with one card. In regards to you in your romantic life, you're going to be doing prayers, meditation, and visualization. So that way you can see you and your ex coming together, because I feel as though you're going to gain that wisdom and also having friends help you in regards to you and your ex coming together. Because I feel as though, Libra, some of you and your friends are connected with, your friends are connected with your ex. So they may be able to help out, bring you two together. Because they see, and you know too, that you deserve love, you are lovable. For some of you Libras, you may actually change your mind of whether or not you want this ex. I get that also. So there's your gift of knowing. Some of you exes, some of you Libras are not going to want to be with your ex in the long run. And then I get another half of you going, yeah, ain't gonna lie. That's what I feel, Libras. They're dealing with your ex, okay? So big hugs. That's your reading. You'll just know because, well, you've been feeling it. Either releasing them completely or being like, yeah, I want another opportunity, okay? Because I read for many people, Libras, and I feel like you know that, okay? So Libras, that's your reading. Don't forget to hit the like button. And Libras, you're always welcome. Now we'll move on to your next mini reading, and that's the person from your past, okay? 2 shuffles. All right, for Libras, is the situation going anywhere with the person in their past? Winds of Fortune. Clarify Winds of Fortune with one card. New love. All right, Libras. This person in your past, things are going to be turning your guys' favor where you guys are, both of you are stirring each other's romantic feelings, okay? It's going to allow you to, here in this situation, turn the events where you're freeing yourself and taking back control of your life in regards to especially your romantic life here in this situation. You're going to see these opportunities or challenges where you're going to be decisive here. So there'll be a new cycle between you and this past person, okay, Libras? So here's your advice. One last move. Clarify one last move. Your last move here is your solution to you and this person in your past. You're needing to be still and listen to your spirit guides, your higher self, whatever you believe in, Libras, because you guys are all different, okay? But you need to spend that time and space doing your spiritual work of meditation, okay? So that way you understand what you want to do here in this situation. And I feel as though not seek them out, because you need to make sure what is your intentions towards them, okay? I really feel like that because you may have felt they were like an enemy at one point. Something you keep on watching them on social media. So this is why you need to release yourself from seeking them out in tarot and oracle, okay? And really heal yourself from the situation of what your intentions is towards them. I'm going to give you the gifts, what you need to see more here in your romantic life as you move forward without them, okay? And that's cutting edge. You're going to be slicing through any kind of obstacles in order to carve more of what you want here in your romantic life, what you dreamed about, okay? So clarifying edge with one card. This is a good time to, while you're moving forward and cutting through any kind of obstacles, to lean on your support system, including your friends, okay? Because that's what's going to help you start thriving in what it is that you choose to want to do, whether it's with this person or not. I feel like it's without this past person, Libras, because they're going to help you get out and start embracing flirting. So that way you're able to have a fresh new romantic situation with someone new, okay? You got to see that. So even though there is an opportunity with this new person, I'm going to say this again. Even though there is an opportunity with this past person, Libra, I don't feel like it's going to lead you towards what you really dream of having here in your romantic life. But I feel like a new person that you flirt with, maybe the one to go for. For you Libras, you want to reconcile with this person in your past. You want to show them that you're interested. I get a split again in your freaking reading, Libras. There's some that are wanting a new person, and then there's some that are still wanting this past person. So yeah, you're going to get help from your friends to flirt with them again. You just need to know if you're dealing with a past person and you have issues, Libra, with intimacy, you need to heal those things, okay? Before you even go into a romantic situation with. And what is that is if you're blocked off and not knowing how to express yourself in love, then that's something you need to heal. But if you're a Libra going, I'm not blocked off, I am ready, and there's nothing wrong with flirting with this past person. So I see that you're going to be taking back control of yourself, wanting to reconcile with them and flirt. Ooh boy, this is going to be an interesting voyage for those Libras that are wanting to reconcile with the person in their past. And for the new ones, it's going to, with the new person, I feel they're going to like you. This is why I get two splits. Always in a Libra reading, right? So big hugs, Libra. That's your reading. Really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button. Now we got to move forward to Scorpio. Dun, dun, dun. All right, Scorpio. So here's the game plan, okay? And every single zodiac sign, I'm doing 2 mini readings, including yours, okay? So the first one is going to be a mini reading about your ex, and the next one is going to be a mini reading about your past person, okay? So all you got to do is hang tight, shuffle, okay? I ain't going to do half-ass shit in these zodiac signs, okay? Just so you know. Big hugs, viewers. Ooh, that didn't want to come together. Let's do it again. There we go. All right, Scorpios. For Scorpios, is the situation going anywhere with their ex? Ooh, divine flow. All right, clarify this divine flow with one card. Heart-to-heart conversations. All right, Scorpios. I'm talking to my beautiful Scorpios that are like, I am been waiting for an opportunity with my ex, and that's why I'm here. Because I'm talking to you. Those Scorpios that are like, hell yeah, I want to go back with my ex, okay? Sorry, Scorpios that are saying, hell no, you're in the wrong place. Sorry. Or you just need to wait for the past person that, you know, that'll be next, okay? So just have patience for it, okay? So Scorpios that want to deal with their ex again. You just need to be patient here, okay? And let go of any kind of attachment of an outcome here. Be crystal clear, because there's an opportunity of you initiating conversation with them and letting go the past stuff so you guys can fully get to know each other again in the present. There is an opportunity of that. Are you ready to initiate that conversation though? That means when you let go of any kind of outcome, you're not building up assumptions in your head, or else you're going to get so discombobulated about 1,000 different assumptions of what the outcome could be. Okay. So, yes, there is an opportunity, Scorpios, to initiate conversation with your ex, getting to know them of what's going on now in your guys' life, not worried about the past or future possibilities. Okay. So that way you're nurturing what's going on now. Okay. So here's your solution. Saving grace. So here in this situation, you're needing to forgive yourself and your ex in order to heal the wound and let's set things free between you two, okay? Clarify more the saving grace. And your other solution is if you knew that there was some codependency between you two, okay, Scorpios, your solution is to liberate yourself and set yourself free from that, okay? Yeah, that may put you on the fence is what's getting channeled in, but at least you know that you don't need to be in a codependent relationship because you know it suffocated you, okay? I had to do it too, Scorpio. I had to let those exes go that were very suffocating in their codependency. I don't think they're more or less Scorpios, but you got to understand love has no boundaries. Codependency has boundaries that are bondage and not in a kinky way. Okay, Scorpios, this is the one that suffocates you. Okay, so that's your solution. And you'll know more when you spend time in that space with yourself. Okay, because what is going to be revealed is in your own time and space about your ex. Okay. To be very honest, Scorpios, the ones that want to deal with their ex, I don't see it going into a long-lasting relationship. Okay. I just feel like you're coming back around to see where you guys are at in life and seeing how it goes. Okay. To be very crystal clear. And it's only because one of you have been calling each other in just to see where you're at in life and if it ever will go to a committal stage. And I don't see that. I just see conversation and you guys enjoying each other in the here and now, and that's it. Okay. And you're needing to know that why your solution came up of you liberating yourself and healing yourself from this situation. But I'm all about free will, okay, Scorpio? So here's a gift that's coming to you in your romantic life. And it's a gift of you igniting a new creation here and manifesting something new. Okay? So I'm going to clarify so you know more what that is. Ignite creation, give me one card to clarify. You're going to get a gift of balancing out your time with you and your kids so you can have a romantic life. Okay? You're going to get creative solutions when you do your spiritual process, okay? Because you're going to, now that you see this, okay, and I'm talking to Scorpios that have fur babies and also kids in the flesh, whether they're grandkids, well, or your kids, or fur babies, okay? You need to balance it out. So that way your romantic life can thrive and you're getting a gift in order to start doing something different now. And you're going to also be healing family wounds and stuff. So that way your romantic life can thrive more. So ask yourself, what do you want to invest in? You thriving or you're suffering. Okay, Scorpio, it can be that easy. Choose wisely, okay? So big hug, Scorpio. That's your reading about you and your ex, okay? Hit that like button on that. Let's go into your past person, because I'm all about like, let's free a Scorpio so you're thriving, okay? Not surviving, all right? So big hug, Scorpio. You know, Scorpio, you want to know zodiac sign? It's Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And you know about astrology, Scorpios. You're all not dumb about it. And Scorpios and Aries share a planet of Mars. Yippee! And you guys have your own little Pluto planet that you like going on more of a, not a vacation. I think Mars is more of a vacation planet for you guys. No, but you guys thrive. Some of you in the dark, and some of you are like freaked out. Turn on those lights, right? Love joking around, Scorpios, even in a very retarded, funny way. Okay. Because life doesn't have to be all that serious, right? 2 shuffles. Person from the past for Scorpios. This should be interesting. All right. For Scorpios, is the situation going anywhere with a person from their past? Wherever they're coming to me about, that person in their past. Transform and rise. Clarify, transform, and rise with 1 card. Woo! Soulmate. All right. So this person in your past. Right now, you just need to know that you guys, yes, are soulmates, right? And there's a new cycle that's going on between you two. Transformation. So if you were finding that there's a tug and pull with inside you and feeling conflicted of whether or not this past person is your soulmate and everything thereof you've been feeling, chemistry, passion, and all that stuff, you're just needing to transform it and really understand how you feel about the person, even balancing out more of your love life, whether you're taking care of kids or you have kids or not, okay, Scorpio? Between you and this person in your past has an opportunity to come together. Because this situation is part of your evolution, okay? You need to know that. That's why you got transform and rise, to clarify this. So yeah, it's probably why you still stick around and watch them on social media, right? Let's move forward with your solution. So your solution, you're just needing to act with clarity here and focus on your intentions. What are your intentions towards this person from your past? Is it to have a relationship with them? Is it to grow with them? What is it? Hold on to it, write it in your journal. So that way, if you get discombobulated, you'll know your intentions again and you won't be confused, okay? But we're going to clarify more of your solution. Clarify, act with clarity with 1 card. You need to prepare. Have them in your life if that's what your intentions are, because you're going to have good luck on your side to have this person come in. Okay. I also get, if you're having an imbalance between you and your fur babies, Scorpios, with this person in your past, you need to balance that out. So calling all friends and family to Babysit your fur babies, okay? That way your romantic life can flourish with this person in your past, okay? You just know who they are. This is time to act with clarity, okay? Because when you do, you can be prepared to have them come in. Like I said, there's going to be good luck on your side here. Serendipity, where you're going with the flow with them, nurturing this situation with them. You're going to come up with a plan in order to keep on understanding your intentions towards them and making decisions with clear insight. So that's your solution between you and having this past person come in, because you're creating more of that opportunity, transforming and rising. It's not done between you and this person in your past, okay, Scorpio? You're just needing to see that, so you take that pause in case you need to heal certain stuff, because that's part of what happens with a transformation. It's like a death of the old self and shedding like a snake, that old self, and rising to where you have strength to be vulnerable. Your heart is unlocked. You're able to feel happy and sharing your life and getting to know them, because that's the intent, that you're wanting to share your life with them. And you're going to take it one step at a time to nurture and really see if it comes into fruition, okay? This person will be very patient with you. And I feel as though you're going to be very patient with them and act with clarity about this. You're not stupid, Scorpio. We all had to learn some shit in order to grow and expand. Or else, why would we be in these human bodies? Okay? Here's your gift to your romantic life, Scorpios. Your gift is you're going to have winds of fortune, where things are going to be guiding you through any life's opportunities and challenges, and you being able to adapt to those things. So we're going to see how that's going to affect your romantic life moving forward. Clarify winds of fortune with one card. Great. You're going to be staying optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, because you're going to see if this situation between you and this past person is, if you're going to be in an unrequited love situation, you're really going to give this past person a chance. Okay? And you need to know that. You're going to see if whether or not it's an unrequited love situation, all right? And that's your reading about your past person, Scorpios. Really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hey, Scorpios, always welcome, okay? And now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Been very patient. I'm going to be doing 2 mini readings for all the zodiac signs, including yours, Sagittarius. First about your ex, then the second mini reading will be about your past person, okay? So I got to shuffle and then we'll get started. Right? Cheers, Sagittarius. Blink. Oh, thank you, Crystal Norton. And thank you, John. Greatly appreciate those comments in the comment area. All right, Sagittarius, let's do the dang thing. For Sagittarius is their situation going anywhere with their ex? You got embrace solitude. Clarify embrace solitude with one card. Heart-to-heart conversations. So in regards to you and your ex, Sagittarius, there's going to be an opportunity that's going to come in between you and your ex where you guys are going to conversate. And you got to see whether or not you're open to this go around. So I feel as though you need to spend that time and space with yourself to see whether or not you even want to entertain this. So what your solution is moving forward, you're almost there. Clarify almost there with one card. Solitude. All right, so the solution here to move forward is not to entertain this, because I feel as though it's not a solid foundation between you and your ex, okay? Sagittarius, you're wasting your time with your ex. Here's your sign. There's going to be a separation because of the fact that someone here is not open to be vulnerable and show that intimacy that you so need for a relationship, okay, Sagittarius? Your ex, the go around will be an epic fail, okay? To be crystal clear. So the solution here is that you're almost where you need to be in regards to that committal relationship, that opportunity for it, okay? You just need to persistently go forward without your ex. Have faith, because you're on a brink of a breakthrough. Your efforts are about to bear fruit. So you're needing to spend time and space by yourself, okay? You just need to spend time and space with yourself, alone but not lonely. My live just went wonky, okay? So I had to repeat myself, okay, Sagittarius? The only reason why is that way you have a shield of resilience moving forward, and you're not allowing your ex to try to F with you, okay? Because they're only coming back to use you, Sagittarius, is what got channeled in. This is why you need to be okay with being in solitude, because you know in the past they used you in regards to your money, okay? So don't fall for it anymore, even if they try to sweet talk you, okay? They just will never, ever allow themselves to be vulnerable and nurture a solid commitment with you, Sagittarius, and it's not even your fault. They had a lot of deception go on in their life that made them totally close off to it, okay? It's what's getting channeled in, okay? So this is why you need to move forward away from them. That's your solution. Now here is your, and you also need to know not to seek them out through tarot and oracle, because it's going to make you so paranoid and discombobulated, okay? So you need to know that along with your solution, because I see it with the hex card, okay, at the bottom. That way you're getting yourself out of a mental prison about them, right? Because when you're good, nurturing in your own emotional stability, your self-care, your spiritual process of meditation, you're thriving. What makes it hard is if you invest in your own discombobulation, okay? Mental prison. That's what causes suffering and you going into survival mode, okay? Now here is your blessing. It's coming to you now, okay, Sagittarius, for your romantic life. You're going to have a blessing of navigating through any challenging time and letting go of the past so it won't weigh you down, especially about your ex, okay? Yippee! So you're going to have a gift to see what your romantic life is going to look like as you move away from your ex. So clarify hurtful events with one card. There's going to be a someone that comes in here that is a new person, but it may feel like you guys have been in a past life relationship, that you've known each other before. They're going to test you to see whether or not you want to be in an uncommittal kind of situation. I also get the ex coming back around, even when you're trying to release them. Okay, Sagittarius, I got 2 messages for 2 different Sagittarius groups. So you need to know that, so that way you're not investing into a non-committal situation, whether it's with somebody who wants to have sex with you or the ex. Okay, so that's your reading. Okay, Sagittarius, it's going to be all about you. Because when you're good, you're thriving, and then it ripples outward, okay? So that's your reading. Hit the like button, Sagittarius, and you're always welcome, okay? I'm going to move on to your next mini reading, and that is the past person, okay, Sagittarius? So we'll set that up before we start. One shuffle. Hey everyone, I am back. Sorry about that. My battery died. Crap happens, you know. And then you just go with the flow of things, you know. So let's see what's going down. I'll be right back. Here we go. Wait, it's not so freaking dark. So I'll be right back. All right. And then we'll go to, I think we're going to finish out Sagittarius. Just 1 second. All right, we are back. So I had to go upstairs and see whether or not it's like if I had to end out Sagittarius's reading or not, because my live went out because my battery went out. So now that we're back, I can get back to you, Sagittarius. And we can do the mini reading about the person from the past, okay? I had to do 2 shuffles before we start your reading, okay? So thank you for your patience, especially the other zodiac signs. I'm doing all zodiac signs, 2 mini readings to each zodiac sign, okay? That way you know about your ex or the past person, okay? All right, so for Sagittarius, is the situation going anywhere with the past person they're here for? Planning phase. Clarify planning phase with 1 card. Traction. So you and this past person you're here for, Sagittarius, I feel like one of you guys are planning for another go around here by trying to attract each other in so you're not worried about the past ordeals. But it'll go to the next level as long as you you guys don't rehash the past stuff, okay? So yeah, I feel like this could go good for you and this past person. So here's your solution. Revelations await. Clarify a revelations await with 1 card. All right, Sagittarius, your solution here is you take the lead and go to your past person, okay? Just make sure you have that plan before you head towards them. What got channeled in? Stop watching tarot readings and oracle readings about it. You already know now what you need to do. You just need to take time to take the lead, okay? Come up with a plan, be balanced. If you get discombobulated, breathe. Okay, it's going to be just fine. Be here in the present moment. Like, here's an example. Boy, it's been a while. It's been a minute. So what have you been up to? And then go from there. Make sure if you get triggered, you breathe. If you get nervous and discombobulated, excuse yourself to the bathroom. Rebalance by breathing, okay? Close your eyes. 10 breaths in and out, okay? And telling yourself it's going to be okay. Go with the flow of things, okay? And just be decisive because that's what a leader does. And how you be decisive? You're balanced, okay? So don't neglect yourself. Do your self-care regimen. Be consistent about it throughout all this from no matter what situation you're in, okay? It will be your saving grace, that balance. But nurture yourself with a spiritual process of meditation, okay? That's what brings balance too, right? So here's your gift to know more about your romantic life as you move forward. There's going to be a turn of events where you're it's going to help you guide through any kind of life's opportunities and challenges where you're feeling more adaptable here in your romantic life, okay? We're going to clarify more. Clarify this Winds of Fortune with 1 card. Engagement. So where you're at with this past person, whether it's going from rekindling things, it's going to go to the next level. If it's if it's hashing things out so that way you guys are in a commitment, it's going to go to that next stage. You need to know that because of your communication with you and this past person. Okay? You guys are going to have more heart-to-heart conversations so that it sends whatever situation you're in romantically with this past person to the next level, to be crystal clear, right? So it's not a bad outcome. But if you keep on investing into tarot readings and oracle readings, that's going to discombobulate you. You're going to get really mentally in your prison, mentally present. It's going to make you paranoid. The only reason why I say that is so that way you can break free and take back control of your life. It's your life, okay? So that's your reading about you and your past person, okay, Sagittarius? Please hit the like button. Other than that, Sagittarius, you're always welcome. Now I got to move forward to Capricorn, okay? So I'll see you later. All right, Capricorns. So here's the deal. What goes on down here? Doing all zodiac signs, including yours. Doing 2 mini oracle readings, one about your ex or about the person from your past. See what's going down, give you a solution. And then you use your beautiful free will and how you want to navigate forward. That easy, okay, Capricorn? So I'm going to set things up with your first mini reading. And then we'll start from there, okay? 3 shuffles. Cheers, Capricorn. Clink. Hope you're having a really good weekend, by the way. It's been really good so far with my lives. Being a healer is doing freaking awesome right now. All my stuff is free, especially if you want to sign up for it, especially on my channel, okay? So, for Capricorns, is the situation going anywhere with their ex? There's a breakthrough. See what that is. Clarify breakthrough with 1 card. Woo! Wedding. So there's an opportunity here to break through any kind of challenges between you and your ex, okay, Capricorn? And I'm talking to Capricorns that are like, yay, I want my ex back. This is my reading, okay? Now, for those Capricorns that are like, I'm going to wait for the other mini reading, thank you for your patience, because that'll be about your past person, okay? So Capricorns, right back to you that are dealing with your ex, okay? There'll be a breakthrough between you two, because the situation is going to involve you guys asking yourselves and then asking each other if you want a commitment where it heads towards marriage, okay? Because you guys are going to leave a lot of things behind in regards to the past crap, okay? In order to have a new go around where it's more committal and strong, okay? So here's your solution. Transform and rise. There'll be a transformation here in this solution, okay? Clarify, transform, and rise with 1 card. Cultivate love. So you need to spend that time and space. How do you cultivate love, Capricorns? Just in case you're like, okay, I need a new scope, okay? You take out the time and space to shed crap, okay? Because love is limitless. So you need to see that within inside you in order to see things differently between you and your ex. Forgiveness about what you did with your ex and what they did. That's how you shed and transform, okay? And then rise and letting yourself know, I'm going to take it one step at a time, where we're going to sit down and have a conversation, you and your ex. That way things can cultivate between you two, that love. Love is very patient. Lust, resentment, fear is very limited and will bind you, okay? So that way you know the difference. Now, if someone's literally telling you, hey, Capricorn, I fear that we may go backwards, you use that love by saying, we're going to try our best and be patient with each other. Because love is patient. And that's what we need to do in order to cultivate more love. Because when you do this with yourself, you'll be able to transform the situations that are going on inside you and in your romantic life. There's your solution, love. Cultivate love, not nitpicking, not anything like that, because that's not love. Perfectionism is not love, okay? Just to be crystal clear with you, Capricorns, in case you didn't know. So when you cultivate your love, it's like you're opening yourself to being vulnerable again, being honest with yourself again. And you're able to do that with your partner, your ex, okay? And in return, you're able to have creative solutions and to transcend any kind of obstacles with inside you and with your ex, okay? You're able to be creative, okay? And I mean like expressing your emotions in such a different way where it cultivates love, okay? You'll even learn how to listen more and be able to express more in balance, okay? So that time and space you need to have with yourself to transform and rise. So you can rise to this new occasion between you and your ex, because this situation involves marriage and commitment between you and your ex. Okay? Be crystal clear. Now here's your gift. Okay? So you know what's going down as you move forward in your romantic life. This gift is getting you to have a planning phase, okay? Take a step back and plan necessary steps to move forward in order to turn your goals into reality here in your romantic life, okay? We're going to clarify that. Clarify planning phase with one card. And this gift is going to help you achieve where you're sending your love life to a higher commitment here with your ex, okay? And you're yourself and taking back control of your life and not being in your head about this anymore. Yippee! That's a huge ass victory if you ask me, Capricorns, okay? And that's your reading. Really hope it helps, Capricorns, between you and your ex, okay? Don't forget to hit that like button. Now, let's move forward to your other mini reading, and that is your past person, okay? Put that up, and then we'll get started. All right. Let's ask the question, Capricorns, about your past person. For Capricorns, is the situation going anywhere with their past person they're here for? Flame of Courage. We're going to see what this is about. Clarify flame of courage with one card. Let go of control issues. I got channeled in. You need to break free from the situation, from a controlling issue that's going to come back around to you. And this controlling person has issues with balancing out their finances and career and making room for a romantic situation. Do I see a long-lasting relationship for you Capricorns that are dealing with your past person? Heck to the no. To be crystal clear, and it's only because this person has control issues and they have an imbalance in their money and career to not be able to cultivate more in their life. So you're just needing to have courage to move past this past person, okay? And love yourself. So here's your solution. Small steps, okay, Capricorns, towards getting out of this situation with your past person. Clarify small steps with one card. Yeah, make small steps because you've been doing so well moving forward out of this past person, and you're just needing to keep on being loved, loving yourself and being proud of yourself of the progress you're making moving forward away from this past person. Just keep on doing your self-care regimen, be consistent with it, and a meditation process that will free you from any kind of conflict in your head, especially if you're conflicted about going back to this past person. This person will not change, Capricorns. This past person will not change for you or no one. This person has control issues, and they have to face that problem on their own, okay? You cannot heal them. You cannot save them. They have to save themselves, okay? The only one that can save themselves in this situation is you and any innocent people involved, okay? Whether it's you and your kids or if you don't have any kids, okay? So feel proud of yourself. Keep on moving forward. Nurture yourself if you get any kind of mental conflict with this, okay? You have a support system, please use it. Your friends and family, okay? You even have me as a support system, okay? Now and forever, okay? So here's the gift that you need to know that's coming in regards to you moving forward out of this for your romantic life, okay? You're going to have a gift of taking care and nurturing yourself and prioritizing your well-being and gently treading gently moving forward, loving you. So let's clarify some more. Clarify, take great care. There's going to be someone here that's new, that's going to come in, that wants to get to know you. Okay, someone new, okay, Capricorn, not this past person, to be crystal clear. And you'll be able to know whether or not you want to open up to them because they're going to reveal more of themselves so your bond deepens with them. Just make sure that you have a balance with spending time with this new person and rebalancing time with your kids, whether it's fur babies, taking care of other kids, if you're a babysitter, or if you have your own kids. Make sure that's balanced while you get to know this new person. And I'm going to be crystal clear, the past person is not going to come back around unless you let them, okay? That's your reading. Okay, Capricorns? Between you and this past person, okay? Don't forget to hit the like button. And guess what, Capricorns? You're always welcome. Big hugs. Anytime. So now we're going to move on to Aquariuses. So Aquariuses, big hugs. We're going to be doing 2 mini readings, one for your ex or the person in your past, okay? So I'm going to set it up and then we'll get started, okay? And by the way, cheers, viewers. Clink. Doing it a different style of shuffling. All right. All right, Aquarius, let's look into your ex first. For Aquariuses, is the situation going anywhere with their ex? Divinely guided. Clarify divinely guided with one card. Deception. All right, so you want to know what's going down between you and your ex, Aquarius. There's going to be a lot of deception, whether in a third-party situation, just a lying situation. So they'll try to come back around to you to try to express their emotions, but just know that it's not going to lead into, they'll even ask you to want to go on a vacation or out with them and stuff, but you're being guided not to have a go around with them because it's non-committal at all. They'll play for your journey and everything else, but in the end, Aquarius, it's not going to lead to a commitment at all, to be crystal clear, okay? So your solution in regards to you and your ex, Aquarius, is master ascending from this situation, okay? And how you're going to go about that? Clarify mountain of mastery. Make peace with your past. That means in order to ascend this situation, you need to understand this solution to this issue is that you just need to move past your ex and see how much growth you've had up until this point without them in it. Okay? This is going to get you to send any obstacles in your life, including their deceit. But if you want to keep on falling for it, you're investing in your own misery, okay? Of being in a non-committal situation, okay? So heads up with that. Here is your gift that's coming to you so you know as you move forward without your ex what your romantic life is going to look like. What's great is you're going to embrace any kind of challenges as opportunities for growth here in your romantic life and what kind of rewards it's going to lead to. So we're going to clarify, give you more of a picture of what that is. Clarify worth the effort. Codependency. It's going to take time for you to transcend this situation with your ex, Aquarius, because you're still in a codependent situation with them. Things are very imbalanced in your romantic life as you move forward because there's still an attachment that you still hold on to in regards to them. So it's going to take time and space for you to be away from them. And you rebalancing your romantic life, if you have any fur babies, looking after kids, or even your own kids, okay? So your outcome, it's going to take time for you to transcend moving on from your ex, okay? That's your reading. Aquariuses, I really hope it helps. Please hit the like button. And we're going to move on to your other mini reading, Aquarius, and that is your person from your past, okay? So I'm going to set it up and then we'll get started. Two shuffles. For Aquariuses, is the situation going anywhere with the person from their past that they're here for? Flame of Courage. Verify Flame of Courage with one card. Soulmate. All right, so when it comes down to you and the person in your past, Aquarius, you're going to have another go around in regards to having courage to really understand how you feel about them. And if you want to finally have a conversation with them, I feel like when you figure out how you feel about them is when whether or not you are going to have the courage to finally face that fear of having that conversation with them. So here is your solution here in the situation. Grove of Unity. Verify Grove of Unity with one card. It's all in your head. So you're needing to take out the time and space to nurture yourself in your sanctuary, your home. So that way you're not conflicted here about how you feel about this person in your past. And if you want to finally conversate with them, because they're going to stir your romantic feelings once you start flirting with them. Okay. So you got to ask yourself how you feel about them. So when you take out that time and space with yourself is when you're going to nurture yourself and remove that conflict by doing a spiritual process of meditation and your self-care regimen you're going to be consistent with. So that way you're not investing in your mental prison and your misery, okay? Because it's very draining and it's a very, what's the word? Not proactive, okay? So that's your solution between you and your person in the past. Now here is your gift, Aquarius, to know more about how you move forward here in your romantic life. Your gift is making plans in order to chart your course with intention here in your romantic life. Okay, clarify making plans with one card. Passion. So with this new gift, you're going to be making plans and then you're going to be able to come towards them because you'll understand your desires and how to express your love. You're going to figure out whether or not you and this past person are in an unrequited love situation. That way you take back control of your life. I feel as though you need to know this, Aquarius. If you start something very fast, whether it's with somebody new or this person in your past, in general, it's going to end fast. Okay? So this is a gift of making plans so that way you use your passion with discernment. Okay? Love is patient and one step at a time. not. Fiery lust, okay? I'm letting you know that crystal clear, okay? So that's your reading, Aquarius, about you and your person class. Really hope it helps. Now, if you haven't already, Aquarius, hit that like button and you're always welcome, okay? Now we're going to move forward to the last zodiac sign, and that is Pisces. Been making sure I keep on track here, in case you wanted to know what I was doing on the side. All right, Pisces, big hugs. Been a minute, right? So Pisces, we're going to do 2 mini readings for you. One about your ex, and the second mini reading is about the person in your past. So I'm going to get it all set up, Pisces, big hugs, and then we'll do the damn thing, right? 2 shuffles. Been so patient, Pisces. Big hugs. All right. Pisces, reading is up. Let's ask the question. For Pisces, is the situation going anywhere with their ex? Seed of potential. Interesting. Clarify seed of potential with 1 card. Getting to know each other. All right, so Pisces, there's a potential go around between you and your ex. But it's going to be slow because you guys are going to get to know each other again so your bond can deepen. Just make sure whoever has the fur babies or kids, you know, that things are balanced here. That way things can grow here in the situation is what I feel. But here's your solution overall as you move forward. Harmony's call. Clarify Harmony's call with 1 card. Vertigo. So this is very easy. Your solution here in the situation that you embrace an equilibrium between you and your ex. So make sure that you're nurturing yourself, whatever it is, how you nurture yourself within reason. So like a spiritual meditation, you being consistent with your self-care regimen, you pick it, make sure it keeps you balanced, and you may need to readjust it as you move forward, okay? That's your solution to the situation, because whatever you choose as your spiritual meditation and self-care, it'll be correct, okay? Now here's the gift as you move forward here with your ex, with or your ex, but you're almost there, okay? So being persistent and having faith is your gift, and your efforts. You're going to have a breakthrough here in your romantic life. So clarify, almost there with 1 card. Good luck is on your side, Pisces, with you and your ex. Things are going to go slow, 1 step at a time, because between you and your ex, you're getting through any kind of deception here, especially in regards to when you get suspicious about if there's an imbalance between them spending time with their kids. It's what I got channeled in, okay, Pisces. You'll understand that they don't want their ex, or there's no deceptions here. Just go slow and take it 1 step at a time, because I feel as though you have luck on your side, okay, Pisces? between you and your ex, okay? All right. So that's your reading, Pisces. Really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button. And Pisces, you're always welcome, okay? And now we're going to move on to your second mini reading, and that is about the person in your past, okay? I'm going to set it up, and then we'll get started. One shuffle. All right, for Pisces, is the situation going anywhere with the person from their past they're here for? True intentions. Clarify true intentions with one card. Finances and career. All right, Pisces, with this person in your past, there's going to be another go around, but there's an imbalance here when they're coming back around to you because this person has an imbalance in their finances and career. So when they come back around, you're just needing to find out their true intentions and know your true intentions towards them, okay, with this person in the past, because I feel like it's a slow process between you two because of the fact you're still trying to figure out if they're the one, and you're going to be getting friends helping you and being supportive to telling you what advice that's going to be very good for you. Of going slow is what I feel, because you're going to, with this imbalance that's going on with you and this person in your past, it's to get you to make sure you take good care of yourself while they're trying to acquire money is what I feel. I'm going to give you your solution, okay? Your solution is being concealed from you. Now I'm going to reveal what it is, okay? Okay, Pisces. So let's clarify eclipse of concealment with one card. Your solution is to have compassion for yourself and for this situation, because I feel as though, excuse me, my ass was going numb. Excuse me. Just to have compassion for yourself and in this situation, because I feel as though this person doesn't want to let you go is what's getting channeled in. And I feel like you have feelings for them too. You're just needing to be having compassion for yourself and patience so you can have that in this situation with them. Because when you do, you're going to reveal more of you towards them, okay? A more softened resolve is what I'm getting, Pisces, okay? And in return, they're going to be treating you more differently because they see that you understand. Okay? So here's the gift that you need to know more about in regards to your romantic life, okay, Pisces, that's dealing with this past person. You're going to have a gift of seeking refuge in your own sanctuary, your home. So that way you can invest more in your tranquility so you have more emotional stability and balance, okay? I don't see you guys splitting or anything. I just have a feeling like a lot of shit's going down where they're trying to save up money in order to hit things to the next level in their life with you, is what I feel. So let's clarify Harbor of Peace with one card. Your romantic life is going to look a lot better when you're nurturing yourself and your emotional well-being, Pisces, with this person in your past. It's going to make you break free from conflict in your mind and how you feel. But it's going to nurture your romantic life where things flourish between you and others, but especially here between you and your past person, okay? I don't see you guys getting caught up in the past or future possibilities, but really nurturing things in the present moment with each other. So it's a great outcome that you needed to know. It was the gift that you needed to see now. Because when we're so knee deep and stressed out about our situations in our romantic life, well, this is why you have healers here like me that will pull you out of it so you see the whole damn picture, okay? Right? So that's your reading, Pisces. Really hope it helps. And hit that like button, Pisces, and you're always welcome, all right? And that is the end of all zodiac sign readings. Now, if you missed your zodiac sign reading, if you want to be patient for those timestamps, I'll be doing them right after this live, okay? It'll take a minute, but just be patient for it. Now, if you're like, I don't have any patience right now, rewind this live back and check out your zodiac sign. There are mini readings for all zodiac signs about your ex or the person of your past, okay? So that's like 24 mini readings I did free for everybody. So that way you're not stuck in a situation anymore that, well, is not benefiting your growth anymore, okay? You're breaking free from cycles and doing all the damn thing to not invest in any kind of misery, which is great because I'm here and my objective here is to transition you from surviving to thriving, okay? If you really need to know what I do. And plus I do community posts on my channel so that way you understand how to break through, grow, and enhance your life by thriving again, okay? So, all that being said, let's do the update on what's going on in my channel. Now, I like going live at different times, on Thursdays and Saturdays. So if you are subscribed to my channel, you're going to get a notification, especially if you hit that bell, okay? If you don't hit that bell, maybe every once in a while you'll get a notification, but you won't even know until later on that I had new stuff go on, okay? So make sure you hit that bell, that subscribe button, so you know what's going down. Now I do zodiac signs and non-zodiac sign readings in case you needed to know if you're new. So I'm going to be going live very different times because I'm trying to reach different kind of people in order to grow and expand and thrive again. So we're not here to keep people stuck. I am a leader that cultivates independence, not codependency. That's what makes me stand out, different from all tarot and oracle readers, even psychics, okay? Anybody who's cultivating you to be codependent in their crap should be annihilated from their platform, to be very honest. Now, I have nothing against the tarot community and oracle reading and psychic community because they're all combined. I want them to thrive, including the people that they're leading. So now they understand my intentions. So if you want to further your platform and your leadership, those who are watching me, whether you do tarot, oracle reading, or psychic readings, invest in your balance. Because when you're good, you understand what needs to be happening and how you lead. Are you leading to help people thrive or survive? And that will be the difference of whether or not you're divinely swept away from your platform, because you will experience total loss. Or are you here to put people in survival mode, just getting money, money, money from them? Because those type of people are going to get swept away to their actual purpose in life. And they should be, because we don't want people to suffer to grow anymore. And I'm that type of spiritual leader to put people on notice, because I don't get paid by YouTube. I don't get sponsored. I make my legitimate money off to the side and do this as my career because I love what I do. I'm no bullshit. Okay. I'm going to help you get where you need to go. And I'm going to help you trust yourself, so that way you understand that's the way to be. If you're not trusting yourself, you're not going to trust no one, you know? So, that being said, that's in case people need to know. Now, if you love music and movies and all that good stuff, I do those things too. I post it on my community tab at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can look at that at any time you want to. It's always there. You can look at past posts. You can post and how you feel about it. Okay? There's no restrictions. Now, as a healer, okay, I have my boundaries between me and the people I'm healing. I don't cross those boundaries. I'm here to heal you, not having a romantic situation with you, okay? And with that being said, I am being guided from the divine to be patient, to be aligned to the one I'm supposed to marry. So until that happens, I'm very patient and focused on my career. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. And I am not easily manipulated by anybody who hits on me in regards to my love and chat and them saying, I love you, Mary, and I miss you in my chat. I don't respond to those things. And I leave them up so people understand what a healer goes through, even when they're trying to keep focus on their business and what kind of stuff is on the sidelines trying to hit them. I'm not fazed by that stuff. But I'm very much empowered to keep on doing my work and focusing on that. I'm very much in tune to what I'm doing, and I know what goes on around me. And I'm very dedicated to my job. It's what makes me happy. And that's why I'm being divinely guided to align to somebody who has that same passion in life and that same focus that can nurture a life with me in balance. And not being codependent, but us nurturing a life together. And that is so worth waiting for to me, because I want the ultimate commitment, and that is marriage, and I'm sticking to it. And everybody has a right to be stubborn on what they want to stick to. And this is a good stubborn, you know, because man, oh man, you know, stubborn can look like in different forms. But you're needing to know this so that way you understand the me right here. This is me being true to who I am and totally authentic to it. So whatever you want to choose in life, viewers, do it and stick to it. And you'll see how much your love, your focus is going to grow and thrive, okay? So big hugs, viewers. Things are going really great in my life. I've been focusing on what I'm reading, making sure I do these oracle readings for you, and learning some new recipes too. I'm making a nice casserole. It's something I learned from the keto diet. Okay. So if you're interested in the keto diet, there's a playlist. If you have any aches and pains in your feet, your knees, I have a playlist for that. If you need any help with anything else, okay, viewers, just leave a comment down below of any ideas you want me to do for oracle readings or any information you need with any kind of breakthroughs, okay? Because I want you to thrive in life, and if there's anything I can do to help, I'm here, okay? All you got to do is ask and leave a comment, okay? And I'm open, right? So big hugs, viewers. And with that, all that being said, I am going to end out with the mantra, okay? So please enjoy your journey, and the next live will be on Thursday and Saturday. So I hope to see you there, okay? Here's the mantra. Esitoma sadgamaya Namasoma Jyotegamaya Rityorman Ritangamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. Please take care, everyone. And I'll see you later, all right? And thank you, those in the chat. And if you would like your own private reading, that link is down in the description box so you can order your private reading. On that, everything's free on my channel for those who need to know in the chat, okay? Don't mind reminding you guys and gals about that, okay? Bye for now.